Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Becky Nuttall. We talk about everything vegan and wellness here on this channel, and it's going to be helping anyone who's just turned vegan and doesn't really know how to keep going and proceed with doing that, and anything to do with wellness. So if you want to learn about vegan stuff and wellness stuff, this is where we're doing it on this channel. Okay, so this video today I'm going to talk to you about what do you do once you turn vegan. How do you cook? What do you do? What do you use? How do you do it? And I want to tell you how you can do that. I want to help you so that it's a lot easier for you to transition from being vegan, from changing into a vegan lifestyle, okay? Which means no animal products as much as practically possible. So one of the first ingredients that we use in our family is textured vegetable protein. What is that? Textured vegetable protein is like a dry food material. It's soy based and it's used instead of mince. So if you were going to make a spaghetti bolognese, don't use mince. Use this stuff. It is amazing. This stuff is the way to go. So just pretend you're going to cook your spaghetti. You've got your pot all heated up. Chuck in your onion, chuck in your garlic, and then you chuck this beautiful stuff in. Chuck this into your pot or your fry pan. Add in a little bit of vegetable stock, and then add in your sauces for your spaghetti that you would normally chuck in there. Olive oil if you use olive oil. Mix it all together, a little bit of water, and watch it fluff up. This stuff fluffs up like twice its size, and it has the same sort of texture as mince does. And all you've got to do is add the flavors. So you can use this in tacos, you can use this in spaghetti, you can use this in lasagna. Lasagna is another really good one that we cook, that we use textured vegetable protein in. Amazing. So you can get this from any supermarket pretty much. I know you can definitely get it from Coles and Woolies, and you should give that a crack because textured vegetable protein. You could even make meat patties with it. You can mash some black beans in there and chuck in some vegetable protein, and you've got a meat patty, but a vegan one with no animal products, so no little animals getting hurt, and that's what we want. One of the second things that we use in our cooking regularly is this beautiful bag of stuff right here. This stuff, oh my God, is amazing. This is nutritional yeast. It is the vegan cheese substitute. This stuff goes in everything, anything. If you're transitioning to go vegan and you want to put something really cheesy and that really good cheesiness into your dishes, then you need to get onto this stuff, okay? Textured vegetable, nutritional yeast flakes, they are the best. We put this in sauces, we pop it on top of spaghetti, just sprinkle it on top of spaghetti. You can pop it on tacos again if you're having tacos. Any kind of cheese substitute, you can kind of pop this on top, sprinkle it on top, okay? It is so delicious, and you will thank me forever for swapping you from a cow cheese to this stuff, because this stuff is amazing. Again, you can get this from Coles or Woolies. It's really delicious, so give it a go. And if you do try this, pop a comment down below. I want to see what you think of nutritional yeast because it's beautiful. The next thing we use a lot in our cooking is cashews. Cashews are one of the main things that we use in a lot of our sauce ingredients. So if I'm making a cheese sauce, to put on a vegan macaroni, I'll grab some cashews, pop the cashews in a blender, put some onion powder, some garlic powder, a little bit of water, and then this magical stuff, nutritional yeast, yes, a little bit of salt and pepper, and you got a winner. You got a cheese sauce. You can drizzle it over anything. Put it on burgers if you want. You can put it, yeah, use it in your all sorts of dishes. So cashews is really good at making like creamy, drizzly sauces that you see in all the fancy YouTube videos where they're dribbling all the fancy sauces over. Usually it's the natural cashews that are the ones. They're delicious and creamy and very, very healthy for you. So it's a much better substitute than using dairy. Okay, so because dairy's got casein in it. It's got a lot of bad gear in it, so if you want the good stuff and you want to start being a little bit more healthy and looking after that body you have to live in, definitely go for the cashews instead. All right, next one, tofu. I know, a lot of people are like, oh, yuck, tofu, it's so gross, but I promise you, if you learn how to cook it, it is the best thing you'll ever eat in your life, okay? Tofu is amazing, so I'll give you a little tip. I think in my last video I put a little tip about cooking tofu in, but I'm going to give you another little tip, okay? I'm going to repeat it in this video because it's just such a great way to cook tofu. What you can do, grab your tofu, okay? And you can grate it into a bowl, okay? Pop in some tamari. Okay, tamari is a gluten-free soy sauce. It's really, really delicious. It's vegan. It's awesome. It gives everything like an umami flavor. It's really, really, really yummy. So if you can grab some tamari also from the shops, Coles and Woolies definitely have it. Not sure about other parts of the world. I'm sure you can get tamari from your local supermarket, but it's a really fantastic flavor booster for any meals that you're gonna use, okay? I put it in everything, literally everything. Instead of salt, I use tamari. Tamari is amazing. All right, so back to your tofu. If you grate the tofu into a bowl, chuck in some tamari, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, mix it all together. You can pop a little bit of oil if you like to eat oil, so chuck that in, mix it all together, and then you want to chuck a little bit of barbecue sauce in there and mix that up, okay? Mix it all up, chuck it on oven trays, okay? Get some oven trays with some baking paper on the top, spread it out so that it's nice and even. Chuck it in the oven on 200 degrees for about 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, just so that it doesn't burn, but when it turns crispy, that's when you want to pull it out. And then you get the rest of your barbecue sauce and chuck that into the tofu, right? Mix it all together, and then you've got vegan barbecue sloppy joes for sloppy joe burgers. Oh my God, they're so good. You can try that recipe by using taco seasoning. We've used grated tofu with taco seasoning for tacos. Amazing, it's so good. Okay, so tofu is really great. It's high in protein, there's iron in it, so you don't have to worry about being, lacking in iron. You don't have to lack about not liking tofu because you can use all kinds of flavors. You can add whatever flavor, so it's pretty much it is how it is, and you can just add whatever you want to that tofu and you can make it as delicious or not delicious as you want to. Another way I really like cooking tofus is another really good way. Get a fork and smash up your tofu so it's in tiny little pieces and kind of fork it, pieces and kind of fork it to death. Put it in a bowl. And then mix it together with a little bit of tamari, a little bit of spaghetti sauce, okay, like your Domino's or something like that. I'm not selling anything in this video. These are the things that I just use in the cooking that I do for my family here. Mix that all together. Again, chuck it on trays, chuck it in the oven, 200 degrees for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and voila, you're gonna have a beautiful brown, crispy spaghetti bolognese mince, okay? Then you can chuck it in a pan, add the rest of your Domino sauce or your spaghetti sauce, mix it all together, and you've got an amazing, amazing dish. And then if you want to make it taste even more meaty, okay, because I'm going to give you a real secret here, okay? So in our spaghetti bolognese, we use this magical little ingredient called liquid smoke, okay? Liquid smoke, it gives that real natural hickory smoke flavor to all your meaty kind of meals. So if you're going to make vegan meat patties with your TVP and your black beans, you can add a little bit of liquid smoke into that while you're making it. Oh my gosh, you got to try it. It is amazing, okay? Add this liquid smoke into anything meaty and it just beefs it up in a vegan way, of course. Beefs it up in a vegan way and just makes it taste amazing, okay? So give liquid smoke a go. This stuff is brilliant, okay? Really good. All right, so another ingredient and the very last ingredient I'm going to tell you about today is organic apple cider vinegar. This stuff is amazing, okay? Now, if I don't have lemons in the house to squeeze over our dishes, I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar. It is so good. It just, I don't know, it has more of a depth of flavor to it than a lemon does. So if you want to use apple cider vinegar in your sauces, just skip the lemon, use the apple cider vinegar, and it just, I don't know, it just gives it a really good flavor. So that's what you want when you are learning to go vegan and you want to not harm animals and you want to live in peace and harmony, and but you still want really good tasting food. Use a little bit of apple cider vinegar in some of your sauces instead of lemon. Lemon's still really good. I'm not saying don't use lemon. Lemon is amazing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. That's just a couple of things that we use in our everyday cooking here at our family. Okay, so if you've got any questions about anything you want to know about, just pop a comment down in the section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. It's really important for me to try and get this message out into the world that being vegan is not as hard as you think. It's really very easy, and as long as you got, you know, somewhere to learn from, and YouTube has an abundance of videos on YouTube, you know, with vegan people making vegan food and, you know, caring about animals and not eating them. Let's not eat the animals. Let's keep those little guys off the plate and let's look after ourselves, our world, and our nature. Okay, thanks very much, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.